My name is Sandra Owiti. I'm a parent of 2 children at Ubuntu Junior Academy. The first one is Hera Wangai Shege, who's in grade 4, and lastborn, not acting lastborn, is Israel Teko Wangai Shege, who's in grade 1. My daughter Hera is left-handed. And one of the things that was very important for me when I was choosing a school for both myself and my husband is a school that will take her as she is and not necessarily try and change who it is that she is. Because I mean, we all know left-handed people, there are a couple of differences between left-handed and right-handed people. And so I was looking for a school that would take my child as she is and nurture her as she is, grow her talents, build her strengths, and I found that in Ubuntu. And so that's why Ubuntu was the choice for my husband and I, and that's why Teko has also joined the school. Have they lived up to the expectations? Yes, Ubuntu has lived up to the expectations. They're remarkable children, and you can just see the hand of the school in the people that they are. For Hera, her teachers and the classes that she's had is what really gets her excited. And obviously, you know, sessions with various teachers. For Teko is the more playful one, and so Teko will talk about, you know, all the extracurricular activities that they've been able to do. You know, today we went for golf. You know, we went to different places. So that's the two of them. One is more, you know, class centric and what it is that they learned. The other is fun times. Teko joined Ubuntu when he was 3, and Teko was a very shy and withdrawn young man, and it would take a lot to, you know, to warm up for him to warm up to you, and just seeing the Teko pre Ubuntu and the Teko now, you can see the hand of the school, right, in building his confidence. He hardly used to speak, or when he speaks, you'd hardly hear him. And so as much as we would try and encourage him at home and do our part at home, I can see the hand of the school, and particularly the teachers, who are very intentional about bringing out, you know, his character. You know, he's now a very chatty, outgoing young man with a lot of confidence. I think what I would say about CBC is it's made my children curious. I'll be frank and say I was one of those parents who are very hesitant about CBC. And that's one of the conversations that I first had with Madam K around, you know, when the shift was happening. But the confidence that she gave me that this is a journey that we're going to walk together, the school and parents, because I was very afraid of, you know, the child getting overwhelmed by the system and all the things that they have to do and stuff like that. But the approach that the school is using where CBC is concerned has made the children very curious. And so even when they have projects that they want to carry out, you can see that they actually want to get it done. I think it's one, how even the school introduces the project and helps the students own the project. So that's what I'd say about CBC, the interaction with CBC. For Hera, it's ballet and piano. She really likes the two. We even got a keyboard at home, you know, so that she can continue to practice. So that's Hera. For Teko, it's definitely golf and skating. I think it's very similar to his personality, free, outgoing individual. But those are two things that they really enjoy and that they even take part in, other than when they're in school. The school is very responsive. If I was to describe that relationship, I'd say it's a very personal relationship. At Ubuntu, I know it's my case, and many other parents can talk about it. When you speak to the teachers about your child, it feels like your child is the only one in the school at that moment. So it's very personal. The relationship is very personal. The teachers give you all the insights that you need. They answer answer your questions. They have no hesitance in giving information. You call even the reception, you know, the response is fast, and if probably they don't have the answer to your question, they will get back to you. And Ubuntu is one of those places when they say they will get back to you, they will get back to you. And so it actually inspires confidence in me with the school, because then I know my children are in safe hands. In case of anything, I know I will find out sooner rather than later. Would I recommend Ubuntu to someone else? Yes, I even tell Madam K, put me on a billboard if you want. I would definitely recommend Ubuntu. And the reason I'd recommend Ubuntu, some of the reasons I've already articulated, right? You know, the personal touch in the school, the fact that they nurture your child, not only academically, but also socially, and even where extracurricular activities are concerned. So it's a very holistic approach of learning, which is very important. And I think even in learning, the students' confidence, you know, also determines how it is that they will learn, you know. And that's one of the things that I feel like Ubuntu has honed into, looking at your child, understanding your child, and building their confidence so that they grow up to be the person that they are meant to be. If I was to give a vote of thanks, I'd give a vote of thanks or shout out. I'd give a shout out to 3 people. The first person being Madam K, because Madam K was my first interaction with Ubuntu. We used to live at Emarentia, just behind this wall, and when Ubuntu was coming up, I remember my husband and I used to say, hey, if this is an estate, then we are moving there. If it's a school, our kids are going there, because just the care that was taken, right? And then when we finally had that, yes, it's a school, and we came to visit Madam K, she's the one who sold us to Ubuntu. Her heart is for children, is for the children, and her nurturing spirit also came through very strongly. And so for us, it was clear, you know, that then we only had Hera, that this was a safe place for our child. So my first shout out would definitely be to Madam K. My second shout out would be to Teacher Zipporah. Teacher Zipporah answers my calls, even if I call her 13 times a day because I need something clarified. She will always answer my call and answer my call and answer my question. And even when probably there's some sort of anxiety, she will answer, you know, and she will seek to bring me, you know, some sort of relief. The third person I would give a shout out to is Teacher Akelo. Teacher Akelo has really worked with especially Hera in ensuring that she learns. So if there are any extra activities that they need to do, Teacher Akelo has worked with Hera and helped her learn different things, different elements, especially when she the things that she did not know, and also the same thing with Teko. And she's really, you know, become almost like family to us as well. So those are the 3 shout outs that I would give.